YouTube, what's up? We're going to be going over our theme team rankings today. I have updated the spreadsheet, so I will link that down in the description below. On the spreadsheet, we have grades for all 32 theme teams, I guess all 33 theme teams. The rankings are also available on the spreadsheet, which I'm not going to show you guys obviously right now, and I will add the prices later today. The last time we ranked theme teams was after Michael Vick's legend card, so it has been a while. The last video I made was only a tier list, and speaking of tier lists, on Twitter, I posted this. So for the video today, I'm going to be going through the top 10 theme teams, and this kind of leaks that list. These teams aren't in order though, but I made a quick tier list to post on Twitter. Giga Chad theme teams, which are the high-end theme teams, really good theme teams with a couple holes, very self-explanatory. Good but needs fillers, very self-explanatory as well. Great team, no quarterback. Great offense with no defense. And then the mid-theme teams and the horrible theme teams. It's not personal from me. I'm just trying to keep it as honest as possible. And if you say I'm biased, I am a Bills fan, and I hate all the other AFC East teams. The Jets, Patriots, and Dolphins are ranked way ahead of the Bills theme team. So that pretty much eliminates any bias I could possibly have. And we are just going to get straight into ranking the theme teams. So, of December 3rd, 2022, right before the Zero Chill promo comes out, maybe some of you guys are looking to build new theme teams, or maybe you guys just want to see where the theme teams lie in the rankings. We are going to take a look at number 10, which is the Arizona Cardinals theme team. Currently sitting at a 89 overall. Hopefully you guys can really see where we're at here. They jumped up a lot because of the new Kurt Warner, so we are going to power this card up and get him in the starting lineup. What abilities does this guy get us? So tier 1, nothing. Tier 2, we get nothing. Tier 3, 1 AP Fearless. In tier 4, we get 1 AP Gunslinger, 2 AP Howard Master. Okay, so you could do 2 AP Howard Master, and you could also do 3 AP Set Feet Lead now. So Fearless and Gunslinger. Okay, so I mean 2 AP for Fearless and Gunslinger, solid, very solid. I prefer using Hot Route Master. The Kurt Warner with Gen 3, I believe, definitely bumps this theme team up a little bit. High-end quarterback. Chris Johnson at running back, along with Emmitt Smith and Edgerrin James, so good running backs. Receivers were pretty mid before the Larry Fitz update. D-Hop, Michael Crabtree, we could see upgrades for them in Zero Chill. But receiver 1, solid. Tight end, Todd Heap is a solid card, 6'5", 90 speed. Line is pretty abysmal besides Faneka. So we're looking at this offense, and is this really a top 10 offense? It doesn't quite look like it. But when we go over to the defense, we've got Adrian Wilson, Tyrann Mathieu, Rudy Ford, so 3 very good safeties, and then Night Train Lane, Patrick Peterson, Anus Williams. So the corners and safeties on this team are very good. So up top, you'll have Rudy Ford, Tyrann Mathieu. Theoretically, we have Isaiah Simmons and Adrian Wilson in the box. We also have Jordan Hicks, 93, as a linebacker, so that's another really good card. Seth Joyner, Terrell Suggs, and Darnell Dockett, Dwight Freeney, Chandler Jones. So the secondary on this defense is very good. Good users as well. We could see an uptick in pass rushers for Zero Chill, and this would get this theme team into the top 5. And also, we could see some updated receivers in Zero Chill promo and some linemen here and there. And that'll probably bump up this theme team to top 5. But right now, Cardinals are number 10 for me. Bringing us to number 9, I have the New York Jets theme team. I just uploaded a Jets theme team yesterday, some gameplay, so please check that out if you guys haven't already. But the Jets theme team at receiver, we've got Art Monk, Brandon Marshall, Keyshawn Johnson, also Brashad Perriman or Plaxico Burress. So all receivers that are still usable. This Lawrence Cager isn't the greatest, very outdated, but he is 6'5", so he is going to make some animations. Alan Faneka at guard once again, Tom Compton, so a little bit improved offensive line, but not really quite there yet. And we also have Michael Vick, Chris Johnson, Breece Hall, Matt Forte, really good running backs, good quarterback. Even though I'm not a big fan of Vick, he is a high overall card in the game. And Steve Atwater, Victor Green, Ed Reed, Darrelle Revis, Sauce Gardner, Ty Law just came out as well. So Jets theme team is very good. Pass rushing, we have Jason Taylor, Solomon Thomas, and that's pretty much it. So interior, the defense, not the greatest, but secondary is bananas. Atwater, Revis, Gardner, Law, Green, and Reed. Nasty secondary. Use some fillers, and I believe on the tier list, I put them at really good few holes, which I feel like is accurate. Next on my list is going to be the Green Bay Packers theme team at 8. We've got this team sitting at 90 overall. And on offense, Aaron Rodgers, best quarterback in the game, in my opinion. Donald Driver, Clayton and Adams, good receivers, but not great receivers. Aaron Jones could use an upgrade. Jim Taylor at fullback, solid offensive line, getting better. Saturday, Runyon, lots of 90 overalls. Keith Jackson, tight end, I would say mid. So offense, is really well-rounded. This is a well-rounded offense with a really good quarterback, so that's obviously going to help the grade. And on defense, we have Rudy Ford, Leroy Butler, Charles Woodson, Hayward, Stokes, Douglas, Jair Alexander. So a lot of players in the secondary that could see the field, like Jair Alexander at 92 speed on the theme team. I would feel confident putting him out there. 1 AP pick artist as well, so that's not bad at all for a most feared card, which, you know, most of those cards are outdated, with the exception of maybe Jair Alexander, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Kyle Pitts. All those guys on theme teams are going to be viable. Maybe Marshawn Lattimore. Moving to the interior of this defense, we have Reggie White, Julius Peppers. We also have Campbell, Nitschke, Seth Joyner, Ted Hendricks, all as possible user candidates. So this is a very well-rounded theme team. You can see the improvement in quality of cards. Defense is very good. Very good defense. Offense will probably see some upgrades in Zero Chill as well. So I feel like the Packers are a solid top 10 team. And coming in at number 7, we have the New England Patriots. Both the Patriots and the Buccaneers received a bump in the rankings once Tom Brady was added into the game. So we have 94 overall, aka Tom Brady, as well as Cordarrelle Patterson in the backfield. So very good backfield. Randy Moss, Tyquan Thornton, Chad Ochocinco, 2 really good receivers. Thornton does get 93 speed on the theme team, but route running isn't quite there, and abilities, this card really doesn't get any good ones for discount. At tight end, Hunter Henry. Would love to see a Rob Gronkowski card added in this game. Even as a Bills fan, a Gronk card would be nasty. This is another team with a good offense, but a really good defense. Devin McCourty, Laurie Malloy, Victor Green, 3 really good safeties. Darrell Revis, Mike Haynes, Ty Law, Jonathan Jones, and Stephon Gilmore. Corners, those are 5 corners that can all play right now. Uncharacteristic of the Pats theme team, usually they have a really good pass rush. This year, not so much. Kind of just outdated cards. Chandler Jones, Mike Vrabel, Richard Seymour is still really good, but on the edge, we really have no viable options yet. Could see a Judon update or maybe a Chandler Jones update. And moving up to number 6 on my list is the Baltimore Ravens. And all of these teams are super close. If we check the rankings, they're just 1 point apart from each other. So that's why I feel like the tier list is kind of more a better way to look at these theme teams. But I know you guys also like to see the rankings in the top 10. So we are doing that today. Once I find the Ravens theme team, also a 90 overall with a 91 offense and a 90 defense. We can start with the offensive line. Very good offensive line other than the left guard. And then at receiver, we have Steve Smith, Devin Hester, Mike Wallace, also Brashad Perriman, Kobe Jones. And also we can't forget to mention the tight ends, Darren Waller and Todd Heap. 2 really good tight ends. Waller is the best tight end in the game. Rod Woodson from the Solos doesn't have very good carrying, but he is fast at 92 speed. You're going to have a 94 speed running back on the Ravens theme team. You also have the choice between Robert Griffin III, Steve McNair, and Lamar Jackson as your quarterback. Deion Sanders, who I know gets all 32 team chems, but for the theme team rankings purposes, I'm only including Deion on the teams he actually played for, because if we did all the teams that get all team chems, then the rankings are all the same, because all the teams are the same. And also, some people like to run strict theme teams, and I would rather tailor to them, because if I just exclude them, then why would they ever watch another theme team video on my channel again? That's my reasoning behind that. Ed Reed, Deshaun Elliott, Kyle Hamilton, 3 very good safeties. Woodson, Roll, McAllister, good corners as well. Then the interior, we have Ray Lewis, Roquan Smith, Darius Smith, and Paul Kruger. Also, Terrell Suggs coming off the edge. Pass rushers could get better for this theme team. Interior safeties and corners are good, but if the Ravens get a hold of 1 or 2 updated pass rushers, this will be a top 3, maybe a top 2 theme team in the game. Moving into the top 5, we have the Chicago Bears theme team chilling at the 5 spot. All right, so Bears theme team, kind of wild. Offensive line is worse than the Ravens. At tight end, we have Greg Olsen. So far, the Ravens actually might be above this team. The receivers, Marshall, Hester, Claypool, borderline unusable. Just his height is the only reason he's like somewhat relevant on this theme team. Patterson at running back, Justin Fields at quarterback. It has to be a defensive thing, or I would switch Ravens and Bears right now. Yeah, so this team really just has good pass rush. What I'm going to do is I am going to bump up the Baltimore Ravens theme team, and I'm going to send the Bears down. I think this is just an instance of them having the same ranking score, which would be 61 for the Ravens, and then the Bears up here also have 61. Yeah, so they really are on the same level. Bears just have really good linebackers and pass rush, whereas the Ravens have really good secondary. So updated rankings, we'll take Baltimore 5, Bears 6. Moving on up to number 4, believe that's the Las Vegas Raiders theme team. Here we are, Raiders theme team. No surprise here that they're making the top 5. Dante Culpepper at quarterback is really the only weak spot besides offensive line. We have Darren Waller and Jason Witten and Dave Casper at tight end. Randy Moss, Devontae Adams, Jerry Rice, Cordero Patterson. Very solid offense. And then on defense, Alomalo, Rod Woodson twice. So I guess Rod Woodson would only be once theoretically. Move Tracy Porter up to CB1. We have Haynes, Porter, Casey Hayward, D'Angelo Hall, and then Rod Martin, Mac Jones, Seymour. Very well-rounded theme team. Definitely see why the Raiders are number 4. Number 3 is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles, who are also a 90 overall across the board. We just got Jason Kelsey as a center, which helps this team a lot. Keith Jackson, Jimmy Giles. At tight end, we have Mike Wallace, A.J. Brown, and Art Monk. And Hayward Carmichael as our receivers. Shady McCoy, Michael Vick. Very good offense. Could see some maybe offensive line upgrades. Receivers are solid. Running backs updated. Probably going to get a Hurts LTD or maybe a Hurts Master for the Zero Chill promo because Eagles are the best team in the league right now. And then we did just receive Darius Slay, which helps his team a lot. Brian Dawkins, Gardner Johnson, Poyer. Good secondary. And off the edge, we have Reggie White, Javon Curse. The interior, the Fridge, and Fletcher Cox. And also Jordan Hicks and Seth Joyner as potential linebacker options in your lineup. Eagles theme team is very good. I see no debate here. Number 2, I am going to put the Dallas Cowboys theme team. And remember, all these theme teams are very close in points. It's just whoever gets the next card is going to jump the other team that they're down behind, if that makes sense. So say Cowboys and Eagles are 1 point off. The Eagles get a new corner in the next promo or the next card drop, then they're going to jump the Dallas Cowboys. It's just the rankings change a lot throughout the week, especially regarding content drops and all that stuff. But we have Cowboys theme team. I'm going to throw Dak in here because I think Dak is usable. I believe he gets set feet lead in the last bucket, and I mean, no really other worthy things, but Dak is usable probably only for a couple more weeks, though. We got Larry Allen as one of our guards, Jason Witten at tight end, Carmichael, Keyshawn Johnson, Michael Irvin, Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb. This Lamb card is actually really good. Very underrated card. 6'2", 92 speed on the theme team. That's a solid card. We have Emmitt Smith, Zeke, and Tony Pollard. So the offense is there. Defensively, this team is full of studs. Chidobe Awuzie, Deion Sanders, Trayvon Diggs, Malik Hooker, Darren Woodson. So really no holes at all within our corners and our safeties. And then coming off the edge, we have Randy Gregory, Ed Tuchel-Jones, Dorrance Armstrong, DeMarcus Ware even, and Micah Parsons. So, I mean, this is where I'm like, this team, this defense is the best defense in the game. Besides the Legends theme team, who is going to be the number 1 spot. This is the best theme team defense in the game. Micah Parsons, Ken Norton, Randy Gregory, Anthony Barr, Ed Tuchel, Dorrance Armstrong. Like, that is ridiculous. And even Anthony Barr could be a user, I believe. 0 AP Enforcer, 1 AP Lurker. And I think, how fast is he? He's 92 speed. And look at he's 92 speed with 92 finesse move, 93 block shed. Like, he could play user, or you could just send him off the edge. Same thing with Micah Parsons. All above 90s, block shed, power move, zone coverage, 92 speed. This card's a freak. 0 AP Speedster. 3 AP Edge Set Elite. I would probably run Edge Set Elite on this card and just let him go. This is a blitz man coverage guy's dream team right here. The Cowboys theme team defense is quite literally cracked. And then of course, number 1, and probably will be forever number 1 in the rankings, the Legends theme team, which I really don't even need to show you guys, but I will. It's just all the updated Legends cards. So I'm not gonna, I guess I could show you my personal team, but there's really no point in that because this team is better. So Legends theme team will always get the best cards in the game. Kelvin Johnson, Steve Smith, Marcus Allen, John Elway. I mean, you guys can see it. These are all the highest overalls. Besides tight end, they don't get a good tight end yet, unless they drop like a Gronk or something. Then defensively, the team is absolutely cracked. So this is the final ranking sheet. If you guys have any questions, concerns, criticisms of the rankings, be sure to let me know down in the comments. But also, if you guys are like really pissed, just check the grades and see how I graded the players, because like a guy like Tom Brady, I gave him a 5 out of 5. Kurt Warner, 5 out of 5. You could check all of the rankings or you could check all the grades for the rankings on the spreadsheet, link in the bio. And yeah, those are the rankings right there. I also have this tier list on my Twitter available. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That being said, Jock signing out.